Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And before I forget, because I totally forgot on the last video, I am running another contest where you can get your free video reading. All you have to do is comment on a video that has the date that is August. So any August dated videos. And so, just one comment on any video counts as an entry. So if you comment on 6 different videos, you get 6 different entries. If you comment 6 times on one video, it's only 1 entry. Just so that we're clear on that. All right, here we go. Let's see what the overall energy is. How did that new moon feel, right? It was like an opportunity. That's so much energy. If you haven't checked out your new moon video, you really should. So much potential energy right now to really set yourself up for some asking for the big ask is what it felt like. Asking for the big ask. So let's just see what they're talking about this week. For the next 2 weeks as we work from that full moon, from the new moon energy into the full moon, coming out of the eclipses. Well, that took a while. What are we talking about here? Well, that was worth the wait. The King of Pentacles. I will wait all day to get that card. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So, King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo coming into your life, absolutely, but I don't generally think of it that way when I'm doing these readings. I think of it more along the lines of the potential to be able to manifest in a financial and an emotionally satisfactory way. It's like the whole package. So let's see what kind of guidance we can get for that. We start out with that moon in Libra, and for you, Cancer, that is in your 4th house of home. And so it's about having an idea and being flexible and being adaptable and figuring out how you're going to manage things. And we're getting ready to gear up to make some choices and decisions and do some problem solving. So here we go. Let's see what we have. You have, embarking on an adventure. Embarking on an adventure. So something you were planning to do, some kind of a shift to change. I savor the wonders of the world. So when I see idea and I see adaptability and I see embarking on an adventure, that makes me feel like maybe you had a plan and things didn't go according to plan, and so you had to shift the plan. You had to be adaptable, and then if you take this attitude of life as an adventure and you choose the positive aspects of the changes that you are making, that is how you will feel like successful. A lot of times in life, it's about making a choice. It's about making a decision. And it really doesn't matter what the decision is. You can think your way as much as you want, but in the end, you should follow your gut. And then you just go about the business of making that decision right. You do it through your attitude. You do it through, some practical steps. But once a decision is made, you can create anything. And this last new moon we had was all about that. It was all about what do you want? Make the choice, make the decision. And then, hey, let's help you manifest that and turn that into something amazing. And so if you haven't already done your new moon, you should go ahead and do it. Write down what it is that you want to create. So this adaptability, this shift, this change, this idea that needed to be changed, and now you have a choice to make, you're being told to take a break. Take a pause. You have wait. Don't rush on the action right now. Bide your time for better results. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. And then there's morning affirmations, which tells me that using positive words of affirmation about what results you want, not maybe the path to get there, but what's the results you want. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. That is how you're going to manifest in what you want. So I feel like there was definitely a shift or a change to something that you thought was happening. So choose a positive attitude. Understand that this pause, this wait, this break is to open some doors, to allow divine timing to get everything in place. It's like moving pieces around until it's the right fit, and then you'll be able to go. And so whatever this was, just in the meantime, keep focusing on what the end goal is of what you want to manifest, using positive affirmations to help you get there, and then relying on your individuality. So your individuality happens when that moon gets into Sagittarius, and it's really about, the things that you're up in that you're up against, the competition, the obstacles, the barriers, they're going to start to fall away by you being authentically you. And also, I think that there's a sense of bittersweet that comes with it. Like, it's like something you've been working on for a long time. And there's the letting go to allow something new to happen. And that's always a little bittersweet, but you have to be true to you. You have to stand up for who you are. You have to do what's right for you. But I think that being optimistic is going to be your key. You have Dreamcatcher. Nice. Nice. Ah, the lighting. Okay. Wait, did that say wisdom? Dreaming your wisdom. That decision that you made that was a gut decision. That one that other people are like, are you sure? I don't know about you, but I hear that a lot. Wait, that sounds a little, what? Dreaming your wisdom. That's the power of manifesting. That is saying your morning affirmations and say them out loud. Create that atmosphere around you. What it is that you want to manifest, say it out loud. Express it often. And take steps toward it. But right now, they're talking about talking. They're talking about saying it. And so this is happening right here, actually, in your house of work-life balance. This waiting, though, that was in the fun and romance. So maybe it's a matter of getting, in order to bring the romance in, you got to get the work in place. It's like, or maybe to get the work in place, you got to get the romance. It's like the whole thing, it feels like you're trying to create this balance. And he looks so balanced, right? His hands are held out in equal measure, but one's pouring coins, one's pouring seeds. Spirits all around. There's, oh my gosh, this is the first time I've ever looked at this card and thought of it this way, but see that child coming up behind him? And he's so smiley. I feel like it's like when you're letting your inner child play. Like, you have to let your inner child play. You have to work and create, but you should enjoy the work. You should enjoy the process of creation. You should enjoy what is going on in your life to manifest what you came here to manifest. You did not come here to manifest misery. You may have determined you were going to need a little misery along the way to teach you the lessons that you needed. So then in order to, by the time you get to that second Saturn return or something, you're like, oh yeah, no, I got this. And I'm starting to manifest here all the joy because I figured out things. So then there's going to be applying the ambition to the process. So this is kind of like over the weekend, this dream catcher, this individuality, this really, really speaking your dreams out loud, and then starting the hard work of this project that you're trying to bring that looks like it's got a lot of financial opportunity to it. Taking the responsibility, digging in. That starts on August 12th. Feeling a sense of responsibility about what it is you need to do in order to bring this project to completion. Yes, you're going to be leaving some stuff behind, a change of a lifestyle of some sort or the other in order to create what you want. But if you like what you have, then I guess you're fine. If you have ambition for something else, you're going to have to do something differently. And so here's where that happens. And look at this. Wow. You have two cards in the stack that are really about creation, and you have both of them. You have Merlin. Merlin is a manifester. And then you have the hard, dedicated work of creativity of the spider. This is about putting in the time and the effort. So manifesting by believing in it, manifesting by seeing it in a visionary way, and then actually doing the work of creation. It's both. It's both pieces. Really nice because solutions are coming. That full moon is going to really help you feel like you can escape from a negative situation that you've been in. And if it's a financial situation or something that's not feeling emotionally satisfying to you, if somehow that you need to make it. And I feel like it's like this big unexpected change, like you didn't know it was coming, and all of a sudden this opportunity presents itself, and you're like, you know what, that's the solution. I'm going to dig in and I'm going to go for it. And then you turn the key and you open the door to the prison and you walk out. How that works. We always hold the key. We just don't always realize it. So, ooh, crane in full flight. This is opportunity leading the way. Wow. You have grandmother, dragonfly holds the wisdom. This is listening to your intuition, listening to seeking the guidance of your ancestors, your guides, and you have grandmother of love, granddaughter of life. Learning from your elders or people who've gone before you, seeking wisdom and knowledge from other people, yes. But really, this feels a lot like listening to your intuition. You have two cards that are really about the wisdom of past lives, yours and other people's, but really seeking the spiritual guidance of this. Following your heart, following your intuition. Cancer, not many signs do it better than you do. You're very action-oriented, you're an initiating sign, and you get that wealth of intuition, wisdom that comes to you. And so when you couple those, the intuition, the knowledge, the vision, with the hard work and the creative process, success has no option but to show up. And with the other energies going on right now, so much opportunity here. And so when that moon moves into Pisces, it is about the emotional gains that you have from your past life experiences, from the past of this life and other life. And so you should have learned things like this works, that doesn't work. And the goal here is to create emotional security, right? When you're Cancer in life with like emotional security. Not necessarily needing a lot of financial resources to do that, but it doesn't hurt. It's just going to say it doesn't hurt. There's a card upside down in here and I don't know. So, I probably put it in upside down and it may not mean anything because this card actually came up from before in another reading. It says yearning, longing for something. So, let's just see what else we have here. Time and tide. Ocean spells and rituals. Okay. If there's something that you really want, and maybe you haven't really been putting in the work yet because it just didn't seem like, like it didn't feel right. Like you tried, but it's like I'm not motivated. I don't have the energy for that. Or this needs this, or this needs that, and you're getting pulled off track a lot. I think that Capricorn eclipse really cleared out the energy for you. And that new moon in Leo was all about stepping up and stepping in and being the orchestrator of your life and taking charge and going for it and pulling these pieces together. And so this thing that you've been waiting on, this thing you've been wanting, now is the time to take action. Now is the time. And so you have Green Amatura. It's easy. This is an affirmation you can use to help manifest, okay? It is easy for me to manifest overall well-being with conscious habits of health. So if you're exhausted all the time, and I don't know about you, but I've been feeling so exhausted, right? So take a look at, okay, are you going to bed at the same time? Are you getting up at the same time? Are you drinking plenty of water? Are you eating the approximately right amount of calories, as in, not like these big, heavy, greasy meals? Are they weighing you down, making you feel bad and disrupting your sleep? How late in the evening are you eating? Are you choosing to eat lighter? Kind of take a look at your diet and see if you can't rework a few things to get a little more energy, and take that evening walk. That's a health habit. That's really good for helping you sleep. And, okay, and mental health. So, saltwater baths. Really good for mental health. Even if you're not doing anything else, just like taking a few minutes, meditating, good for spiritual guidance, and just gives yourself some time and some space. Going for a walk in nature gives yourself some time and space so that you can get the information from spirit. And you said, I attract romance. Ooh, I attract romance filled with divine love. I have a healthy sex life. Okay, so sometimes cleaning up your diet, losing just a little weight, you feel better about yourself. Then your confidence shines through, and people look at you and they go, ooh, they look good. And it doesn't have to be like this life-altering, you know, Oprah Winfrey dragging that wheelbarrow or whatever wagon full of fat out onto the stage. Sometimes just dropping a dress size makes you feel good about you. So whatever it is, but I think too, it's that self-confidence is sexy. And I don't think it's got that much to do with the looks as much as it has to do with your self-confidence. So whatever that means, okay? So don't let anybody tell you you're not beautiful. And in fact, tell yourself you're beautiful. You know, highlight and accentuate the good stuff. All right? You take care, and we'll talk soon. Don't forget to comment.